We're gonna make some pips. I call them pips because we're practicing. If we're trading live, I will say money. So our target today is 100 pips. With 100 pips, you can make. So when you see me, I put a title how to make $100, $1,000, or $500 trading. Let's say GBP Chef. Yeah, this is what we are trading today. This is how you do, guys. This is how we're gonna do it because, as I said, only about practice. I only show you how to practice, and I don't see me opening a trading account for anyone. This is the best thing I can do, show you guys how I do it. So we gonna we gonna let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm hiding the trade the chat, guys, so that okay, so we cut it from there. Oh, I already practiced there. So you see, guys, these are my trades since 2020, and yeah, I remember this trade because first I actually gave out this signal. Because first this was this was actually my trade. It triggered. I lost on this one, by the way. It's not like it's a trade that I made money out of it, because it triggered here and blew out my trade and went right up. But the thing is, I was right, but the market just didn't go my way. That is why you saw it coming back right down here. And to be honest, I think from there on, yeah, from there on, I actually trade, but I didn't remove this one to kind of remind me of what I could have done. And honestly, when I still look at it today, the only thing I could have done was only buy below the moving average. But sometimes you have good signals, I mean good confirmation, you have good entries below, I mean on the other side of the moving average. So what do you do then? You're not just gonna uh only wait. Yeah. So the lesson I learned is I should be waiting, I should be more patient, um, and only trade when the right entry is there. Yeah, can only trade when the right entry is there. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Okay, so let's just pick, since we are not seeing the chart anymore, let's pick something from here so that that will clear these ones. These are practices. Okay. Oh, this is a beautiful structure, guys. This structure, I don't know if I have trained you guys on this structure or no, but this is a structure that is very, very profitable. And what is good with this structure is it respects itself. Like it doesn't go otherwise. Like let me just show you it's a good thing we reach here, guys. It's a good thing we reach here. As you can see, it doesn't form so randomly. That structure doesn't form so randomly. It almost did form here, but it didn't complete, because when it completes, it means it's gonna be different. So it didn't complete. As you can see, it doesn't form that randomly, and when it forms, it respects. So with this structure, guys, this is the structure I'm talking about. This one, as you can see, this is the structure I'm talking about. Yep. So for you guys to have an idea, it's like an M. So when this structure forms, let's say we now reach the market. Which day is this? This is Monday, December 2010. So when you see this structure like this, guys, what you do is when first you put your key levels, your key points, which is one, this one. Another key point is the neckline. They call this one the neckline, which is very important, this neckline, because it's very determinant. So first, these are the two major lines, by the way. So what happens is usually price will reach here and will not break down. So it will only reach here and goes back and goes back. And if it reaches here and break above, guys, we'll be expecting price to hit right here or right here. Okay, so these are the type of structures, guys, that when you see them, you can then add money in your account. Trust me, you're gonna be profitable. I'll show you how. At one point, I was trading only the structure to the extent that I only trade other anything else only when I didn't find the structure. You can actually find it during its formation. You can actually find it during its formation. Like you might meet the structure when at this point, when it comes down here and gives you this buy. If market gives you this buy and let's say this one was not there, guys, you should just take your profit here. You take your TP here. There is nothing, and when it reaches here and gives you a sell, like it gets with this long or big ass candle here, then you take your profit here. So what I want to do is, let's say this is the structure now. Okay, so price actually came right down here. It did break. Sometimes it will continue and just go right down. That is the thing with the structure. When it breaks here, it first, obviously it hits the lowest low. Yeah, when it breaks here, it hits the lowest low. Wherever the lowest low is, it hits before anything can happen next. So it did hit the lowest low already, which is this one. So let's see what happens next. So let's see. This was the lowest low. So it did hit. It's pulling back. So meaning it doesn't want to continue right down. That is the thing. When it hits, when price hits, guys, this is where you determine if you're going to continue buying or selling. You don't just think that, hey, since the strategy of the structure said it's going to continue right down, then you just leave your or hold your trade. So this is what happens next. You have to be patient. This structure can form even in the 1 minute, the 3 minutes, 5 minutes time, 10 minutes, daily, weekly, 4 hours. So you should be patient, guys. If you are not patient enough, go down to the 1 minute time frame and then scalp. If you are not a patient trader, you cannot hold yourself. So uh, so now what we're doing is we are looking for entries, for probable entries. This one actually, guys, is supposed to be, first, this one is supposed to be a sell signal, but it's not a sell signal because what you want to consider a a sell or buy confirmation is something extravagant, something really out of the blue. So okay, so this candle didn't, this one was supposed to be a sell signal. I didn't sell here because it didn't break right up. So it didn't break up to form a shooting star. So shooting stars are sell signals. Everyone knows that. So this didn't break out. So if it did break out, then we said here is an engulfing um, candle, but as you can see, it's not a healthy one, guys. The body, it has a long wick and a long tail, so you don't want to be very confident about this one. Then also, it didn't break above this level, just this level. It didn't break above this level. So you might be like, okay, if we are to put our buy stop properly, it's gonna break the level, but the candle doesn't look convincing for me to buy. And plus, if this candle was above the moving average, I would buy without hesitating. So since it's still below the moving average and it's not actually a complete confirmation engulfing candle for me, a complete confirmed engulfing candle for me, I don't think I'm gonna enter, because you just want to buy when you have an extravagant confirmation or signal, then you buy or sell. So first we check our structure, we give out our structure, we put our levels. After our levels, we did put our type our um this one, guys, our trend line. Then now we are looking for either a buy or a sell. Remember, we are still here, we don't know what to do. The price is going to tell us what to do. So until we get something extravagant that will break above this level, then we can then know if we're going to buy or sell. Okay, so this did break. This is supposed to be a sell. So this is just and the explanation of this one I was talking about. But the thing now is, if we are selling here, we will have to take profit only here, guys. Yeah, following our strategy, we will have to take profits only here, and we will not be sure if price is going to come right down here. Why? Because this was already a buy confirmation. Remember, guys, I mean, this was already a buy confirmation, but the reason why we cannot buy here is because it's just immediately after a long sell, and also it's not above the support, it's at the middle of the support, so we cannot consider it a confirmed buy signal. So here, the same thing here, we cannot still confirm because it didn't even break above this level. But since we are below the moving average and we have this sell signal, then guys, let's go for it. But the thing is, it's we're obliged to take it just here. So I don't think I want to risk this I want to risk for just a few pips, and we still have to add 10 pips, and that's just a few pips, guys. So I don't want to risk for that, and it's not really extravagant. I want something shouty. So let's see if it did even trigger 27 to should be to 28 to 18. Okay, so it did not even trigger if we did sell. So okay, well, still, if we did sell, it would have been a good one. But guys, as I said, you see it did hit here, went back and closed above. So I was not actually comfortable with risking just to get a few 10 pips or 20 pips trading at the daily time frame. So you don't want to risk too much to make a little, unless you are very confident. Usually I do that. In my previous videos, I will tell you the reason why I will sell here is because I know like 100% price is going to come down. But today there are days like that I will not. So this is supposed to be a sell signal, but as I said, guys, you only have to take it here, and it's still the same thing, and the risk reward ratio is very high again. Yep, so these are the extravagant confirmations I was talking about. See how this one stands out. So it completely stands out. It did break above here and it went right up and touched the moving average and rejected, came right back here. So what is that telling us? It's actually saying we can sell here. So this is actually a very good shooting star, guys. So we sell 1.2478, 1.2468. Give, yeah, give price 10 pips. So that is so extravagant that I don't see price hitting here only, guys. I don't see price hitting only here. But what we will do is we will expect price to reach here, but most often banks, since banks are the ones controlling the market, guys, what banks do is they will reach at round numbers only. Oh, this is a good example. I'm even saying, you see, there is a 2, just a very clean, straight number. So this one, I'm not expecting price. I'm not expecting the banks to trade and reach at this level. Then no, what I do is I know banks they do like round numbers. I don't know why, but most often from my experience, if you have something like this, if you have a good entry like this, pick a round number and stick to it. So we'll pick this either this 1.2250 or we pick this 1.230. So we shouldn't be greedy. Yep, that's it. So not so that we shouldn't be greedy. We put it here. We can still put another one here. You remember, guys, there are people who will not want to be greedy. So for sure, why I'm putting it half and not coming right down here is because oh, this is wrong. Wrong that I have to make sure I'm the one who choose to put here. It's not a label from there. I just choose because it's a round number and I want to get the most out of this very good sell signal. That is why I could have just left it here, but I think with this signal price has to go a little bit further and I don't want to be greedy, so I don't expect price to reach right down here. Even if it reaches, it's still good, but I don't even if it reaches and I took my profit here, I'm good with that. So guys, let's go. So price is triggered. Oh wow. Okay guys, so this is something very interesting. Oh, okay. So we could, but as I said, we have to be realistic. So you see 1.2248, like 50 would have been great. But we should be happy with what we got. This is 1.2468 till 1.22 or 1.23, sorry. That's 168 pips already. Our goal was 100 pips, so we got 168 pips. So it's about being patient, guys. It's about patience. Like those people with $10,000 who do not have that patience and the knowledge at this place during this consolidation, they will be like, oh, now I have to buy here, I have to sell here, and without actually being patient and waiting for a good signal like this one. It will always come. If it doesn't come with the GBP Swiss franc, it will come with Euro USD, New Zealand USD, Australian dollar. It will come always. So patience is the key. At this point, guys, what we want to do now is kind of relax. We got our profit, but the reason why I want to continue trading, because same as this was a good signal, this as well is, I think it's just the perfect signal. You don't see this all the time, guys. Look at it. You don't see this all the time, and whenever you see it in a chart, you know how far the trade is gonna go. You see, this is something, this was even small. So this is what I'm talking about. You see, guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So that is the hammer, by the way. So having something like this, and also having in mind that price having in mind that we have a structure like this, we should be ready to make a lot of money right now. This is where, again, you add some money in your account and you make money. You can trade only this one for one month. If you have a good account, this is when a $10,000 account can actually make you $5,000 in this single day, and you are good. So guys, thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe. I don't want to make the video so long, because when it's so long, you don't watch it till the end. And it's for training, guys. It's not meant to entertain you. I'm not here to entertain you. So if you really want to make that money, you have to stick till the end. So thank you, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, so that I can know that you are actually watching and you like what you are watching, and you appreciate also. Then I'll have to make more videos. So thank you.